Hey everyone, once again welcome to the Career Development Lab. Today in this series we are learning that how to build the reward system in the Laravel application. So we started it from the very first video and we almost started it from the scratch, right? And we are building a advanced reward system where users can refer other users and get some reward, and then they can purchase something using these rewards. So now in the previous video we did this quantity attribute, we added this column in the products, and now today our video topic is restrict the user. For example, restrict the quantity. For example, there is five earphones, right? And the user will purchase one earphone, so deduct the one earphone from the inventory, and also implement that if there is nothing is in the inventory, right? So we need to send the email to the administrator that there is nothing inside the inventory, to please add this inventory or remove this product from the website. So let's get started. So here we are displaying all of the options, and here when user can click on this buy now and click on this purchase now, so here he or she is able to purchase the product, right? So we need to go to the website product controller, website slash purchase controller, or maybe it will be the product controller, maybe purchase. Let me move from here controller site, and this one would be the reference controller. Okay, so here we are, this one is a home controller, right? So user is purchasing the product from here, right? So here we want to deduct the product quantity, right? So for example, user this one is a quantity of the user, what user is purchasing. For example, user is purchasing two quantity, so it means that we need to deduct the two prices at the end of this purchase, right? Okay, so here we need to find first product, right? So here in the request we are getting any product. Let me verify it. Purchase product, we are getting a product here, and then we are not specifying its product, but we can get the product to be. So let me make sure that okay, so we need to pass the product id, then we will be able to get the product. So here in the request we are getting its price and quantity, right? So now we need the product id here, so we will get the id and we'll deduct the product, right? So let's implement it in the else whenever we are purchasing this. So basically we are submitting these forms. So now let's go to the pop-ups, close this admin section site, and then this would be the includes pop-ups, and there is a purchase pop-up, right? This one, and here we are referencing this its quantity, right? And we are getting this price, right? So let me clone this price, and here I want to add the product id, and then this would be the product id 2, right? Okay, now let's save the product id inside this one when we are clicking on the model. So let me open the script tag here. So let's go above, and here whenever someone click on purchase now, before this we need to add this in the model, so then we will be able to get this from here, right? Okay, so here basically we are attaching the price, so we need to also do it here with the product id and then value data dot to id, right? So this will add the product id. Okay, when this product id will be attached, right? So basically we want to get this here. Let me go down, and here we are getting the price. So let me add another variable here, product id, right? Would be like this product id dot well, and then we need to pass this product id here, right? And then we need to accept this product id here in the controller, right? So let me delete this out here, product, and we need to get this from the request object, right? So this would be the product id. Okay, save this one and let's give it a refresh. Okay, and also open the console to check the results. Okay, now let's click on this buy now button. Click on this here, purchase now, purchase, and we are receiving the null, right? So let's make sure first that here we are getting the value. So open this out. Here we have a product id, but the product id isn't added because we added the class and we are calling this as a id, right? So let's fix this issue here. Here the class, right? So simply replace with this dot. Okay, also go above and do this with the dot, right? Save this one, give it a refresh again, and I'm very sure that this will work. Click on this buy now, purchase. Okay, let me open the console here, purchase, and yes, we are getting the id. If I go ahead and click on this one, is it will turn the 3, right? Returning the 3. That's great. We are getting the product id in the home controller, right? So let me close this pop-up, this script, and here we are getting the product id, right? So now the time is to search this product id here and then update this product, right? So here I'm going to do this, can say that product, and then find this in the this product, find. Okay, and then here we are receiving the product id, right? Okay, product id, and then we can simply check that if we have this product, then if we don't have this product, right, don't have this product, then we want to throw an exception, and then if we get this product, so basically we want to perform that product to update, and then we need to basically first check its existing quantity, product to quantity, quantity equal, we have a product object, and here we can check its quantity, right? So we will get the quantity here, and now here I want to update the quantity, right? Quantity, and then let's do this here, product quantity, product to quantity minus product to this product to quantity. We are getting this request quantity, right? So the request to quantity. Okay, so what we are doing here, basically we are checking that what's the existing quantity of our product, right? And then we are updating this quantity what quantity we are updating. Basically we are uh, existing, we have some quantity, and then we are getting this quantity from this button here. So if the user is purchasing 2, so it will return the 2 and deduct the 2 quantity from the product quantity, right? And then this will here, and I think I need to first implement the here error functionality. Then I will tell you that what I will think I'm going to mention. uh, Unable to find the product, please refresh the web page and try again. And I think I need to add this before the product purchase, right? So for example, I want to drag the inventory, right? So if inventory not found, so I need to first throw the exception to not purchase this out. First throw the exception and then implement the other stuff, right? So we are basically checking the balance here, so I need to add this out here, right? So simply cut this out and add this at the top. Okay, and now we are getting this, and here we can also apply the another condition. What is condition? Where we can apply the db transaction, so it will restrict the both records. So for example, this one is updated but this purchase is failed, so this will sync the both data, so it will revert the this quantity if it's not successful, right? So this is a case where you implement that whenever you are and doing something same. For example, you are getting two things same, or you are updating one thing and getting other thing, right? This is the idea how you can do this. Okay, so here if I go here, and other quantities are 00 by default, because when I created these product, so these are some these are zero value because I created this quantity late, right? And then I have updated this through the admin panel with the 6 product. And here a user want to purchase one branded earphone, and I'm logged in as Dayat Niazi. If I visit this home, logged in as Dayat Niazi, and if I visit this users, and this Dayat Niazi have 20 points, right? So now let's purchase this. So 10 arts value. If I go ahead and purchase this one, so it will throw an exception that your balance is insufficient, right? So that's why I'm going to purchase this product. So it will consume the 10 points, and it will also deduct this one product from the inventory. So let's click on this purchase now. Good job, purchased successfully. So now let's refresh and check the user balance, and great, it's now remain 10. And if I go to the products, and yes, its product quantity is also updated. Before this it's 6 and now it's 5. That's great, we are successfully able to deduct the quantity, right? And here this is the thing. So if this one quantity will be become lower than, if I go here and make this 0, right? So before this product will not be available to purchase, right? So how we can restrict this thing? So we need to first apply the check here. Here we are checking the balance of user, and before the balance we need to check another thing, right? User product price, here we are getting the price. Okay, so before this I need to apply this check here to check that what's the product quantity, right? So here we are getting this product, right? So let me add this logic at the top, this one, and then also add this out, able to find the product. Okay, price like this, and then this will product quantity. Here we are getting the product quantity, and then update its quantity, right? Okay, and here we are getting the product. We are checking that if this product is found, then we are implementing the other thing. And here we want to first check that if the product quantity is greater than less than less than 1, then we can throw the exception that this quantity has some probability. So okay, so implement this here. If condition, if the product, let's check the product quantity. Okay, and then check this quantity. If this quantity is equal or less than 1, or maybe I think I need to implement this or less than or equal. So I uh, edit the different fonts. So basically I'm adding this like this, so equal, and before this equal I'm adding this less than sign. It's behaving like this, right? So in your case it will be different, but I installed the Fira fonts, that's why it's treating this differently. So if I add this equal, so it will treat this like this. If I add this negation, so it will behave like this with this, right? So don't worry, just press this less than and then equal, and here you need to type 1, right? If the amount is less than 1, then I want to throw an exception. So let me copy this error badge, and here just replace this with all of the one. Product, what's the suitable message here is product is out of stock. Please uh, wait wait some time, wait for it wait for it to again available in stock. Okay, so here is another thing which should we can implement it here. So for example, the product quantity is out of the stocks, so we will create a cron job and send the administrator when the quantity will be less than 1, right? So but here another thing is we can track the user ID. So for example, which user is purchasing this product, and the product is throwing the exception that this product quantity is out of stock. So we can track those users, and then later on we will send the notification to these users that this product is now available in the stock, so you can purchase this product, right? So should I need to implement this, or you will do this in yourself? So let me think about this, then I will explain to you if I will. Okay, so the product quantity, and I think I need to implement this because I'm shooting this in the I'm shooting advanced course, so this should be implemented here. Okay, so basically we need to track those users, right? So where we need to store these users? So I need to create another table. Okay, out of stock product, we can add all of the product in the out of stock, or we can directly check their quantities and then send them an email. So here I will just only create the out of stock users notification KP artisan make model. I want to create a model and then with the migration. So out of stock notification, out of stock product notification. Mhm. Out of stock, out of stock, or we can say that simple name product availability something, because I don't want to create too long model name. Out of stock, but model should be very descriptive. So I'm creating this out of stock availability, 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 right? So I'm checking its name. So I'm here adding the migration symbol, so I will create also migration. Okay, out of stock. Okay, so let's go to the migration. Here migration, and we have this table out of stock availabilities, right? So we can send the notification here. So the first we will create the product ID, which product is out of stock, right? So let's create the foreign ID, and here I want to create the product ID, right? And then this should be the constraint. Why this constraint is not available here? Maybe I'm missing this. I'm doing some spelling mistake here. This will be the product ID, and then this will be the constraint. Yes, now it's available. Okay, and then I need another foreign key, which is a user ID. So which user is tried this out? So the foreign ID will be this user ID, right? So this would be also the constraint on the user table, and then we need to implement what other. So here we'll track the user, then product, and then what's the next. For now it's okay, right? And we can also store other information like product out of stock date. It's more parameter like maybe the old price of product, but this should not good as a user experience point of view, because for example the product old product price is 50 and then it's updated to the 60. So user will be like that this will be the 60, and then we will receive the email that you purchase this product and this product price is 60, and when user visit the dashboard or visit the website and then price would be 60. So this would be weird thing that before this when I'm purchasing this price, so this was the 50 and now it's become the 60. So that's not good thing. Okay, so these are two columns. So here we can also create this more descriptive like out of stock availability notification. So this will also more descriptive. So let me do this. Oops. Okay, and then where is the model? I need to also delete this model. Delete this. Okay, out of stock availability notification, right? Okay, created. So I copied this stuff, so I will paste this quickly here, right? And then also add this into the fillable property here. So protected fillable, and then this will be the product ID, and then be the user ID. And by the way, I'm using the font Fira, so you can download these fonts and install it into your ID. So these are looks pretty, right? Okay, so if the product quantity is less than one, so throw an exception that product is out of the stock, right? And then here we want to track this product with the user, which user is purchasing this product. So out of stock availability notification, and here we will create the create message, Okay, and we'll store the product ID here, right? So the product ID and then user ID, right? So user ID would be the user object we have at the top. This one user, and then we are getting storing the user ID, right? And remember this thing that whenever we will throw the exception, so this will return the code, so this wouldn't work, right? So let's add this before this logic to make this first. Okay, like this. So if the product quantity is less than 1, to do this, like this product is out of stock, please um, wait for it to again available in stock. So we will notify you with email so when it is become available, right? So show the descriptive message to this user, and also tell that when this will be fixed, or when this will be available. Okay, now let's get started. And here we have this product which is zero quantity, and I'm going to purchase this product. So we need to first migrate this database, otherwise it wouldn't work. php artisan migrate. Okay, yes, it's migrated now. Okay, and click on this buy now, and click on this purchase. Product is out of stock, please wait for it to again available in stock, so we'll notify you with email when it's become available. Okay, great. If I go here and give it a refresh, so this one is 0, and now let's refresh this out to show the table here, out of stock notification, and then the product ID is added here, and then this one would be the Dayat Niazi is purchased this product, and it would be the out of stock, right? So we can track this product and user, and then we'll send the notification to this user that this product isn't available, right? And here we can do this one more thing. So for example, this user is again want to purchase this product, and this wouldn't available, so we can restrict this, that this one is already added here. So for this we need to check this product, we need to out of stock product. Okay, and then here we can check that out of stock availability notification, where product id is above product id, right? And then again where with the user id, and then above user and then id. So to add this first here. Okay, and here we can check this, that if it's not added this out of stock, so then add this here, otherwise it will not add this again, right? So it will not add this twice time. Even I'm purchasing this 2 times or 3 times, it will show the message to the user, but it's not going to add this product again and again, right? Here it's checking that product id and product user id, right? So if this user is going to again purchase this one, so it will not track this out. Now click on it, purchase. Yes, displayed the message. If I give it a refresh, so it's not added, right? So now I'm here to log in another user, right? So check that is it going to purchase this product or not. So simply go here. Okay, and I'm going to add this Johnny PK, log in this Johnny PK, then 128 password. Okay, I'm logged in. If I go here and here, now this will be tracked, right? Click on this buy now, purchase, and yes, display the same message. give it a refresh, and yes, now it's tracking this is another user. But if I go here and again purchase this out, so it will now not track this user again, right? Because this one is already added. So we need to track these things. We don't want to replicate it too many times, so that's why we avoid this thing. And here our methods are also going to very longer, right? So we can divide them into the we can basically we can improve our existing code. We can, the best practice is to create them into the smaller functions. We need to create these smaller function for each job, and then our project code is more readable, right? So our video is around 30 minutes, right? So I will do this in the next video. So I will not to cover the next stuff in the next video. I will improve the existing code, how you can refactor your own code into the smaller function, so it will be more readable. So if you like this video, support me on my mission to shoot the free premium course, right? Basically this one is also premium course, and I'm thinking to shoot the free course, but I need your help here to share my channel with your friends, so I will get more now audience. I will shoot more courses like this. So thank you so much for watching again. So I will meet you in the next one. Bye bye.